Life as We Know It with Tom Walton.
The news is pretty crummy these days. Wars rage on. So does the presidential campaign. Tension in the Middle East never goes away. Tornadoes, earthquakes, and floods remind us of the fragile nature of life. If my emails are any indication, people are suffering from illness and fatigue. They're sick and tired of it. They look for anything that will cheer them up. So as a public service, I'm sharing a lengthy email which came from a friend. The original author is unknown. On the one hand, its message is itself depressing, lampooning the foolishness that some folks fall for out there on the World Wide Web. But it also shows the resiliency and good humor of folks determined to ride out the bad times and make the best of their situation. So with full credit to whoever came up with it, here goes. Dear friends, I must send my thanks to whoever sent me a note about rat manure in the glue on envelopes, because I now have to use a wet cloth with every envelope that needs sealing. I now scrub the top of every beer can I open for the same reason. I no longer have any savings because I gave it to a sick girl who's about to die in the hospital for the 91st time. In fact, all my money is gone, but that will change once I receive the $15,000 that Bill Gates, Microsoft, and AOL are sending me for participating in their special email program. Or I'll receive it from the senior bank clerk in Nigeria who wants to split $7 million with me for pretending to be a long-lost relative of a customer who died. I no longer worry about my soul because I have 363,000 angels looking out for me, and St. Teresa's novena has granted my every wish. I no longer use cancer-causing deodorants, even though I smell like a water buffalo on a hot day. Thanks to you, I've learned that my prayers only get answered if I forward an email to 7 of my friends and make a wish within 5 minutes. Because of your concern, I no longer drink Coca-Cola, because that stuff can remove toilet stains. I no longer buy gas without taking someone along to watch the car, so a serial killer won't crawl in my back seat while I'm filling up. I don't go to shopping malls anymore because someone will drug me with a cologne sample and rob me. I no longer answer the phone because someone will ask me to dial a number, and I'll get a phone bill with calls to Jamaica, Uganda, and Singapore. Thanks to you, I can't use my toilet anymore without first checking to see if there really is a big brown African spider lurking under the seat to cause me instant death. And thanks to your great advice, I can't even pick up the $5 bill I spotted in the parking lot because it was probably placed there by a sex molester waiting under my car to grab me. If you don't send this email to at least 144,000 people in the next 20 minutes, a large dove with diarrhea will land on your head at 7 o'clock this evening, and the fleas from 12 camels will infest your back, causing you to grow a hairy hump. I know this will occur because it actually happened to a friend of my next-door neighbor's ex-mother-in-law's second husband's cousin's beautician. By the way, a scientist in Peru has discovered that people with low IQs who have infrequent sexual activity always read these emails with their hand on the mouse. Don't bother taking it off now. It's too late.
Life as We Know It is written and hosted by Tom Walton and is a production of WGTE Public Media. Life as We Know It with Tom Walton can be heard on WGTE FM 91 every Monday afternoon during All Things Considered at 5:44 p.m. Or hear past episodes at wgte.org/life.